Hey guys, today I want to talk about something extremely important. I'm sure you might have noticed, as I have, that there are suddenly tons of YouTube channels out there that are saying things like everyone needs to be on YouTube or start your YouTube channel now or whatever. I just want to say, not everyone needs to be on YouTube. We need to stop saying that. Have you looked at some of the channels lately? There we are getting way oversaturated with people that are starting channels because they've just seen so many people say that it's time to get on here, but they're jumping on without a strategy, without a plan in place at all. And they're just documenting their everyday of trying to grow their channel, and that is not a very good strategy, and that's not going to last for very long. And I hate to say this because I know I'm going to get a lot of hateful comments about this, but there are some boring people out there. those, those people don't need channels, but that was a bad thing to say. But we have to be honest. Not everybody needs to be on YouTube. So let's stop and think about this. If everybody in the world started a YouTube channel, first of all, we're not going to have doctors anymore or teachers or anything. Like, I mean, not everybody is cut out for YouTube, first of all, but we need people out there doing these other jobs that need to be filled by qualified people. So not everyone needs to be on YouTube. Secondly, YouTube is hard. Okay. So trust me, all of these channels, all of these thumbnails, all of these titles that you're seeing that are telling you that YouTube is in easy mode or now's the time for small channels to blow up, it is not true. Okay. Yes, maybe small channels are getting more recognition now than they had before. However, there are a ton of people out there creating YouTube videos, and you are competing with a ton of other videos. Okay. So if this is your dream, I don't want to discourage anybody. If you've already started your channel and you are starting to build and you are loving this, then absolutely, I don't want to discourage anybody. That is not my goal here. But I cringe every time I see it seems like a lot of small channels are using that title and that thumbnail as like clickbait or something because they're seeing that other people are using that, and so they're just copying it. First of all, that's a bad strategy. Don't copy what other people are doing. I mean, you can get ideas from other people, yes, but don't just outright copy what other people are doing. You're never going to build a sustainable audience or get any growth doing that. Okay, so first I just want to say that if you have been watching my videos and we've ever had any interaction, you are not the person that I'm talking about. You're not the people that I'm talking about. I wouldn't say anything if I was talking about anybody that I've ever had any interaction with. Okay, so um, please don't think that I'm coming after any of you guys. It's just some of these newer channels that I'm seeing that where they're only getting like 10 views per video, and then I see them like in vidIQ on the community posts and stuff talking about how they can't figure out why their channel's not growing, and then I go look at their channel and see, and I just feel bad for them, and I'm seeing a lot of newer channels that are talking about how they're fed up because their growth has been so slow, but they've only been at it a few months. And I'm like, oh, like, I just want you guys to be realistic and understand that this is a long game, a very long game, and it's not guaranteed either. Here are some, let me see, I wrote down some statistics. Okay, this is from 8 months ago, a video that vidIQ did 8 months ago. So I'm sure these numbers are even bigger now, okay? But 8 months ago, there were 114 million active YouTube channels. 114 million. Okay? Less than 9% have reached 1,000 subs. Less than 9%. Okay? So if you are not loving the content creation process, if you're feeling burnt out already, um, if you are struggling to get views and subscribers and you're not actually loving the process, then you might want to take a hard look at whether you want to keep doing this. And I don't want this to come off negative. I never want to discourage anyone. I just don't. I mean, if you think about 114 million active channels and only 9%, not even 10% of those are even to where they could be monetized. Okay. So that has to tell us that it takes a long time. It takes a lot of work. Okay. And very, very few channels just pop off suddenly. I mean, it takes a lot of good strategy and to be able to keep people around. Some people might have one good video because they got one good video idea that really was very timely or something, and it resonated with a lot of people. But you've got to have a strategy for keeping that up. Now, if you just like when we first started our original channel, one of the things that we wanted was just to document some of our home DIY projects, just documenting it for ourselves. And it wasn't even about really creating a channel, even though we knew that we felt we had been called to create a channel and that we have a story to share. But in the beginning, we were just kind of using it as kind of a record keeping process for ourselves, right? So, like, if you're doing something like that, then absolutely keep creating videos. But if you are not loving the process, then this probably isn't for you. And I feel so bad to say that because I don't want to crush anyone's dreams. But the one thing that I think is a very big misconception out there is that a lot of people are promoting YouTube as like a get rich quick scheme, and it is not that. It is not that at all. And even once you get monetized, like, let me use ourselves as an example. Like, we do hope to monetize our DIY channel at some point, because I'm doing this full time, but it's because we are wanting to teach others how to create a more sustainable way of life. Um, we have a lot to share in our DIY projects, how you can save a lot of money by DIYing things. We want to share, going off grid, just getting back to the simple life and not being tied up in this whole hustle and bustle type of lifestyle that we've all become so accustomed to. And that is our goal with that channel, is to teach and promote sustainability. So I really hope that other people will take a moment and think about, what can you give back to society? What can you give back? If it's just that you just are creating videos because you're hoping you're going to get rich someday, it's probably not going to happen. And we certainly don't think we're going to get rich off of our channel. We hope that eventually it might be able to provide a little bit of an income to make up for, you know, the amount of money that we've put into this, because we've invested in courses and equipment and all this stuff. So I do hope to make back at least what we've put in, but that's not what it's about for us. This is our way of reaching others for the kingdom, right? And so we want to be able to connect with others and lead others to Christ. Ultimately, that's the ultimate goal. So anyway, I really wanted to set the record straight because there's way too many people out there that I think have the misconception that YouTube is a get rich quick way of life, and that is certainly not true. So I hope that doesn't like crush anybody's dreams. But if you have also seen a lot of those videos, please comment. Let me know I'm not alone. Maybe YouTube's just showing me all those videos. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. And remember to go the second mile today for someone in your life and with your resources. And remember, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to save somebody out there some time and some heartache from wasting any time doing something that you're not ultimately going to love. And I'm just trying to help you out before you invest too much time and money into it, just to realize that it's not a get rich quick type of thing. So I hope this helps, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for whatever day of the challenge it is. I'm not quite sure.